Well, hello, my YouTube fellas and gals, and my Facebook fellas and gals. I've been putting a video in both places so that way if people aren't watching YouTube, they can watch it on my Facebook page. And if you prefer to watch on my YouTube, it actually gives me time, but it really doesn't matter. Monetization, people, I'm not monetized on this channel, so it doesn't matter. You can watch it both places or one or the other. Pick your favorite. So, we're going to continue decorating the journal. Look how cute these are. Ooh, love them. So, we're going to show you how to incorporate a napkin. I'm going to get started on this, but I'm not going to use one just yet because it's going to take some time to dry. Unless you want to listen to my dryer. I like the napkins where you get all four sides, but what you do is you look at the package and sometimes it'll tell you how many plies it is. I don't know if this one will. Sometimes they're 2-ply napkins, sometimes they're 3, meaning layered. This one doesn't say, so we're gonna have to guess. So what you want to do is you want to get the corner of that napkin. People use tape and everything else to pull these apart. I just use my nails. Might take me a little longer, but oh well. So we at least know it has 1 ply. That's what it feels like. I don't feel anymore, but you take your napkin apart. Look how cool that is. The imprint of the ink actually went through as a lighter color too. Isn't that cool? You could do this separate or you could do it together, but we can use this for something later. And I do believe, feels like maybe this is a 3-ply. Feels like there's 2 more pieces. I just pulled it. Yep, it's a 3-ply. So we're going to pull it apart again. And then you have the pure white one. So you have one that looks like this. What we're going to do is we're going to put this aside. Okay, so this piece we're going to put aside for now, but I wanted to show you just to tear it apart first. I'm going to use this a little later, but for right now we're going to finish what we started last week. I found some goodies amongst my stash, and I found the rest of the stuff I was looking for last week. So what I did was I printed these off. So we're gonna have, you know what, I should lay something down where you can see this because I got too much green. Hold on, I'm gonna put my mat up here. My paint mat, so this way we can see the colors. So we have some teeny tiny shamrocks. We have some of these shamrocks. We'll just separate them in little piles. I have wee teeny little hats. Then we have the bigger hats. I broke this one. I had to fussy cut, which I call cussy cut these out. So we get some of these that are bigger. And then we have these. I'll put some of these aside. I'm not going to lay them all out, but just to give you an idea, I just want to get a few. And then we have wee teeny tiny little shamrocks. I just want to get some of the different sizes. Get some of the wee BBs out here. There's another one. I mean, those little ones, they could be tough to cut out. got an envelope full of stuff. Okay. I just got a mixture of some different items in here too. Okay, we'll put these over here to the side. Get all the little ones. I guess I could have had these laid out in a pile. But, you know, this is part of the process. Is getting the pieces together. It's very time consuming. It's all about the pieces. Okay. Another piece. And we get random stuff, so. Alrighty then. So these were the pieces I was looking for because I have, this is like a really pale green and it's the line like notebook paper. Then I have this, which is like a splash. And then there's this with a tree. And I thought this was really pretty. So I printed some of this stuff off. And then I also found these really cute stickers. And, you know, stickers you can find anywhere. They have these at the Dollar Tree, or you can type in to Hobby Lobby and put like clearance after holidays, or just type in the holiday, and sometimes they have it just on the website for you to pick it up. So I get that for some randomness. I mean, who doesn't like stickers? And then I have, of course, horseshoes. So we'll put those over there. And we have more shamrocks. And then a friend of mine sent me these stickers in the mail. I thought these were so super cute. That's so cute. I thought that was adorable. I was like, yeah, he looks like a little St. Patrick's Day dog. Maybe we can fit him in somewhere. Okay. So I didn't have my book upstairs with me to measure. I forgot to measure the pages. But I'm thinking these will be long enough. Yeah. I printed some of these in. See, that's a 5x7. That's a 4x6. So they both will work. We have a couple different sizes. Coolness. So we're just kind of going to take a trip through the book. You can do it front to back, back to front, whatever your preference is. So, what we did last week so far is we were just kind of concentrating around the pockets a little bit. I thought this was cute that we did this. And we could probably put, you know what, let's do a sticker since these are brighter. How about, let's see. I always glue my stickers though, because sometimes the sticky film doesn't last very well on stickers. So, just to give it some brightening up. And you can use whatever glue you want. It don't matter. Still haven't found my glue sticks. Come on. This is just like longevity to me, to make stuff last longer. Because I do have stuff that came into my bookstore, like, looked like somebody took a magazine from like the 70s and 60s and they did this book up with it. It looked like they used a glue stick and it just peeled right off. So sometimes the sticky just doesn't last. But look how cool that looks. I like it. And let's see here. How about we have a couple of these. So let's do this. We'll put this down here at the bottom. Like, you know, some fell out. It's funny, I was just trying to figure out how to incorporate gold. And I forgot I had these. I was like, yes, please. And we'll make this look like it's flying in the air. So that gives it a cute decorative pocket. I'll never outgrow stickers. I just won't. So here, I don't think I have any coffee dyed paper down here. But you know what? Do I or don't I? Maybe I do. That would look kind of nice right there. So we're going to take this piece. It's a little ripped. That's what I said. You can still use them even if not. And we're going, this is kind of how I dress. My altered books. So we'll go over this way. And if this is if you want to cover some of the words. You don't have to do this. This is just like you can make your own little writing spots. So we can do a little grunge with a little green. So we're going to cut it down. Let's see. Cut it right here. And we'll turn it. I still wanted to show, see if we can cut it under where that green is outlined. Because you could even use this as like a banner title, but look how cute that looks. I like it, I like it. Okay. It's all what makes you happy. When you're crafting. And I still forgot my punches. Oh well. I keep forgetting to bring my thumb punch down. And my corner punch. But that's alright. That's cute. It's cutesy. And then we can, how about under the Lucky Charm, we do one of these. Because, you know, I not only love horses, I think horseshoes are cool too. So we'll give it a little luck on this page. And as you get more advanced or simplified, it doesn't matter. If you have like a piece of cloth, you could I just glued that down, but just for an example, I have a piece of this laying here. I did use this for another project, but I can a little tear, rip it, and you see how you can kind of spike out fabric. If you're like me, you like spiking stuff. Okay, I could have even taken this. Let's see if it'll pull back up for me. Do a little bit of layering. And we could even glue the piece of fabric down. Look how cute that looks. More color added to the pages. But look how cute that looks. So there you have a little piece of fabric. You can do a couple different styles of, I don't have any netting down here, but it'd be cute to add like maybe a piece right there. And then you have your charm in your pocket and then a little writing spot if you want it. Or you can decorate that too. You know what? Maybe I can add a little bit to this for a little more layering. Let me see. This would look good. Let me get my fabric scissors are upstairs too. Everything's upstairs. We'll just use these. That'll work. They're not the best scissors to cut fabric with because these are my paper scissors. I do so much work upstairs that that's why I keep stuff up there too. This is a little too big. Cut down just a little bit more. We're going to give it a little glue, give it a little raggedy looking look. But you can take anything that you have. Give it a little bit more layered look. That's pretty cool. There's just no wrong way to craft, people. At least not to me, there isn't. So look how cute that looks. Let's get a little raggedy look right there. Okay. And I do have my timer running on my phone, so I know when to stop because we can get in a zone as crafters and just lose ourselves in this stuff. So we're going to continue to go through. Tonight it's just kind of a little more decorations. And let's see here. This will be a little side tuck here. So we can do this here. Put that on the pocket. And then I'm going to pull these stickers out so I have them. Good ones with little golds in them. And we can do maybe one in the opposite direction. I'm winging it, people. This is not planned. But this is what happens. You get into your crafting zone and you're just like, oh my. We can do this, we can do this. We'll take this and maybe just round the corners off a little bit. And then take the happy little St. Hat. This is a little white one. This is Happy St. Patty's Day that you can like stick in the center to give it a little decoration. And then next we could take maybe something like this off the sticker pack. We can put it right here to make it pretty. And then you just go to the next one. I wanted to do something on each side of this. Excuse me, how about, let's do these. No, oh, I guess we could. Or maybe like a few of these and that. Something like that. That's what we'll do. Just kind of do a layout and then glue it down. Cutesy. So then continue along. Yes, we have this hat. And I actually liked, instead of making this a pocket, I think that's cute. We can do this and put it down in like that. Because I was going to make it a skinny pocket, but you know what? I just feel like decorating a hat. Because I think it's cutesy. Let's get this over top before it dries. Have something like that. I think that's adorable. Then we could take and put one of these baby ones like in the middle. Like that. or not. Or we could just, you know what, I'm going to do something else right there. So let's just put this right there on the hat. But we can take it this, that like it is a square. Well, it's upside down, but yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll leave this squared. And we'll just take and do this with it. Like a happy St. Patrick's Day tag. Come on. That's so stinking cute. And then across, let me look at what I have. Let's do this piece. Give it a little more gold. Can take this and just set that right there. Have a little gold on our hat. And that could just be a decoration in itself. Okay, keep going. And then we have a little tuck right here, which I don't have. Let me see, I don't think I have any tuck stuff made. Oh, you know what? We could probably use this. Oh my gosh, that would be cute. Get this open. Are these stickers too? Yep. Let me think. This would actually be cute on a piece of cardstock. Okay, so we got an extra one of this. Let's try this. This is funny. Let's do, this is kind of on paper, but it's okay. We have a little dude sticker, the little leprechaun. Scissors. It's about right here. We'll make it look like and even though this is on paper, it's okay. You can use the back of that for rating. And if you want to make it thicker, this is another idea I love to do as a crafter. If you want to make the paper thicker, you can take and glue it to the coffee dyed paper. This is another thing I like to do. You know what's even cooler is, you know, those, I don't have any down here I'd show you, but you know the voting cards that you get in the mail for election day? You can actually press one of the hard cards they send in between to kind of just use an upcycled thing. And then, I don't know, I think of crazy stuff when I'm crafting. But you could put one under here to even make it firmer. Come on. There, the glue's wet. In case I need it again. And then there you go. And these are fun to do for magazine pages too. You coffee dye the back and you turn it into a writing page. I'm going to use these scissors because they're sharper. We'll just do the top part. I want to leave that little clover right there because I think it's cute. So there you go. And he looks like he's running from the pocket. These are so cute. But this is the fun of decorating. And then you can run something down along that pocket. I just want to skip around. Get to see, these pages are cool because this is one of the things I wanted to show you too tonight. These are cool because you already have an outline. So if you want to turn this into a writing tape page, what's this for this piece? Let's see where this is so it's not in the bin. You can use trimmers or scissors or however you want to cut this down. And then you can just lay this here. And there you go, like in the center. And you already have your border. Which I thought this was really cool to do. You mean who wants war? Like in the middle of a St. Patrick's Day book. So I'm going to cover this picture. That's why I said some pictures you want to keep and others you can cover and already have your border. Which I think is really cool. So we can put this right here. And this is like the perfect spot for it, because if you go to turn it, it's not going to catch on the hump on this page. So we can do that one there. And then we'll do this one over here. You don't have to match them up if you don't want to. You know, with the same paper, I could have did like, well, I could still do it. I cut that for that piece, but most of the time they fit the same. Or I can use coffee dyed paper on this side. Like this. We'll finish using this piece. And it doesn't matter if it's shorter or anything like that. It don't matter. Like if this coffee dyed paper is shorter than the green on this side, it's okay. I cannot cut straight. I'll try to straighten that up a little bit. Because you can just decorate it. You pick which side you like. I like the grungier side better. So I can put this over this page and have two different colors. You can skip around. You can do it straight forward, back to front, any way your heart desires on decorating your journal. And then we'll skip a page again. And like I said, you can keep what you want, get rid of what you don't want. I want to make some different kind of cards for this too, to go in here. So then I'm just kind of glimpsing through the pockets, like what does Tammy want to add? And you can also, you can use lace on this too if you want to. Let me see here what I have. Yeah. This is kind of like a Rick Racky lace type thing to me. I think this stuff is so pretty. I can get it open. Oop. Come on. I don't have any tape for this. I'm going to use glue. But you can line a pocket with lace like this and turn it into a side pocket over here. I can put it a little below the green if I want to, so the green shows over top. I don't have the best scissors down here to cut this, so I'm not going to use this piece, but it's a good example. Because my best scissors are upstairs. Or you could just put a letter right there. Like, I have this glittery gold lettering. And I could just go down here. And we could just pick this S off here like this. And then we could take and put this little T right beside it. Good way to use up letters if you have some left over. And then we have, ooh, this is even nice. We have a little dot right there. We could put like for St. Patrick's Day. Oh. So you get ST in the dot. Back in here. And if you want to, and you have brad, you could stick a brad in over top of that. It's endless. It's endless, the possibilities. And you know what? I have a piece of yellow paper here that I'm going to use because I feel that St. Patrick's Day has like gold in it too. Because of course, you know, gold, the gold. So I'm going to take the side with the most gold, and I'm going to cut it. My paper trimmer's upstairs too, so I'm going to just cut it. And we're going to turn the book around because this is how I do it as a lefty. Let's go. Try to stay within the frame. And you can do like inside the frame if you want to. If not, you could always distress it. Cut this down a little more. So we have there and there. How about like, let me cut off more over here. A little bit more. Looky there. We have an inside of the frame paper. I like it, I like it, I like it. I wish I had more green dyed paper. I don't know if it'd be too much yellow. Maybe not. But see, you could even decorate that if you didn't want it as a writing space. Let's see what this looks like. Here. And then do this horseshoe. take this and kind of weave it. I love doing the little weave cut. You know, you can buy scissors that do this, but which I have some, but I kind of like weaving it. Then we could take that, pull out my little ink distresser thingy. You could use green, brown, whatever you want. I'm just kind of sticking with the green theme. And put this in the center. Nice little decor. And then we skip to the next page. Let me see how much time I have left. Oh, I gotta make this quick. So I promised a page with napkin. Let's go back here a little bit. Okay. So what you do with the napkin, and I think you guys get the drift. You just keep on trucking. You're going to take the napkin, find out exactly how you want it. And then we're going to cut it. Doesn't matter, you know, what piece you want. Come on. Cut it there. We're just going to cut out a square. You could tear it too if you wanted to, but I'm going to try to cut it. Okay, so we have this piece. And then I'm going to cut here because I'm trying to take like that weight trim off, the weight edging. Or you could tear it. Here, let's do a little tear because we can get some of the jagged edges too. But we're going to take, the whole point is to take this white border off because I like color. This is if you don't mind jagged edges. If you don't like the jagged edges, then you would probably want to cut it. Okay. Now we're going to see how this looks. I kind of want the whole thing. We're going to cut this because it's not giving me the effect that I'm looking for right this second. I got to hold it up to do it because my sharper scissors are upstairs. on. This is like butchering it anyways. But these are part of the bloopers. That'll work a little better. But it's like, oh my gosh, these scissors do not want to cut this napkin. Okay, so then we decide, do we want this side? Do we want this side inside the book? I kind of like this side better. But then again, I would lose part of the rainbow, so I might have to do it this way. We're going to cut a little bit here. Shears do a little better. The tips of the shears, I should say. So we'll do this here, and then we're going to cut this. Let's do a little more on this side. It's so flimsy. It's like hold still. Okay, that'll work. And then over here, we're going to cut about right to there. Come on. Okay. So you're going to get like this effect. Which is cute. I like it. So you could do it in the middle, the bottom, you could scooch it to the top, and then maybe on the bottom we can do, do I have any of this? It's not ripped still. Yeah, this piece right here is not too bad. Okay, so we're going to continue cutting along the bottom of here to where, about right there. We're guesstimating, people. Okay. So we're guesstimating. So which side do I want to show the other side? So we're going to glue this down first. Then we're going to take the page. We're not going to glue. This is how I do it. We're going to put the glue down first. Then we're going to take this and spread it out how we had it. Lay it onto the page. Let the glue take over. You can use a bone folder and just, or credit card, or one of those ones that you get in the mail that's junk, that's trying to make you buy a credit card, or get a credit card, I mean. You can use one of those. or a piece of cardboard and just lay it out. Then what I like to do, and this is what we're going to let dry and we're going to finish here tonight, is I like taking, get this off my finger, clear Elmer's on my finger because I love Elmer's glue over Mod Podge. Just my preference. And I'm going to adhere and decoupage this to the page. Because napkins are so delicate. You want to brush lightly with your finger because you do not want to rip your napkin. Try to make sure there's no bubbles when you do it because sometimes it will try to bubble. And voila, the napkin. I love the words that show through the napkin, so that's the point of why you take the layers off, is so that it has more of that layered effect. And please feel free to add any comments when you watch these videos of things that, you know, tips. And there's my timer. It went off, yay. So that is what I'm doing. I try to keep it under an hour. So with that, I'm going to put this away for next time so we can do a little more decorating. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this. Just let me know in the comment section in both places if you are enjoying a craft along with me. I mean, I can either put you to sleep or I can actually help people learn to be a little creative. I was always told my voice was soothing and it puts people to sleep. I said, I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, but I was told it was a compliment. So, but this just gives you ideas, and I like having people crafting along with me because I think it's a lot of fun. So, it's up to you. This keeps sliding. But just so you know, it's a pleasure. And you have any ideas that you want to add, that you want to share if you're crafting along, or if you've made a book like this before, just let me know. I asked a question in my last video and nobody answered it, so I don't know if people are watching the videos or not. But I did ask another crafter about why construction paper is never used. They say they'll use it in layering, but they don't like using it as like a page in a signature journal because it's soft and sometimes it rips easy. So that makes sense. But construction paper is a pretty paper. So with that, you stay safe, stay blessed. Don't forget to build your pantries. And I just try to craft for some positivity. And I will see you all soon. Bye. Thanks for spending your time with me.